Hey guys, my name is Hannah Perry, and I am the Residential Life and Operations Program Manager here at camp. I hope that you have enjoyed your weekend. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk to you about some of the resources available through Trillium Health. I know that some of you guys might already be aware that these are here, but I'm hoping that if there are some of you guys that do not know that these are available, that I'm able to give you some additional information that could be helpful in terms of finding some resources that are pretty great. So with that being said, if you go to the Trillium Health Resources website, which is trilliumhealthresources.org, and you click on the News, Events, and Training tab, and you scroll down to this first little box, this box that says, do you want to learn how to de-escalate individuals in crisis? This is one example of a resource that is a training that Trillium offers through something called My Learning Campus. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about My Learning Campus today. So mylearningcampus.org. It is, if you go to the website, it automatically logs me in, but it's going to take you to this screen right here. And you are going to have the option there are a couple of resources that you can look at without logging in, but if you would like to log in, you can. And when you log in, you can either log in if you already have a username and password, or if it's your first time on the website, you can create a new account. So if I hit create a new account right here, it automatically puts in my username and password that I'm using currently, but you would create a username and a password, and then you would enter your email, your first and last name, and then you're required also to enter your county. Something that's super cool about this My Learning Campus is that you don't have to be a member of Trillium to join. So even if you aren't a member of Trillium or you have friends outside of the network that could benefit from some of these resources, I really encourage you to share it with them as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back so I can log into my own account. But if I log in, you have the option to log in as a guest as well. But if you do that, the difference is that you don't have a dashboard and that you also do not have, there's no record of your learning. So you're able to find learning and there still is a glossary, but if you create your own account, you have more access and you can pick up where you left off. So right now, these are my current learning courses that are on my dashboard. These all have no criteria, so they kind of play through. And you don't really get a 100% when you finish, but if you hit find learning, you are going to come to a page that has a lot of courses. It's a little bit overwhelming if you don't filter because it says that there's up to 200 items here, but talking about me specifically, I am, my main point of focus is behavioral support for campers in the summer and also mental health support as well. And so with that in mind, when I'm looking at resources, I might look specifically at crisis intervention, which I've completed this course. Depression and suicide might be something of interest. Health and wellness as well. And maybe I would click on trauma. So this would give me just a whole list. It says it's up to 60 items of courses that are available to me through this resource. And if there was a specific course that I was interested in completing that I was not enrolled in, so maybe healthy development of or in school age children is something that I'm interested in. So I might click on this and I would be able to enroll in the course. So just to kind of show you what that process looks like, you would hit enroll and then you're able to hit enroll me. And once you do this, every picture on the welcome screen is different based on the course that you've chosen, but it will kind of give you some course details, tell you the recommendations for different browsers that you should be using. And then your first step is to view the presentation. So it's not going to let me click on the presentation and show you all because it is a pop-up. And because I'm sharing my screen, it's not going to let me split the screen right now. But you would hit view the presentation and It will walk you through step by step. There's table of contents. It'll tell you how many slides you have to get through. And it also gives you a little navigational tour before you get started. And then once you finish, you do a course evaluation for the course, and then you are able to get a certificate of completion. So I just think that this is a really, really cool resource that's available, and there's a lot of really, really great courses that you're able to choose from. I use this as professional development for me within this specific career, but beyond professional development related to mental health or behavioral support, there's also some really great resources that are member specific. So if you are a member of Trillium Health Resources, there might be some really, really great things that you can utilize that are here. So if you already knew about this resource, I hope that you're utilizing it and that you've been able to benefit from it. And if you have not utilized this resource or did not know that this was available, I definitely encourage you to take a minute and look at the website, because there really are some great things here. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak on this for a minute. I hope that this resource is something that you're able to use in the future. And I really hope that you guys have had a great weekend at camp and that you have a safe trip back home.